Assalamualaikum ladies and gentlemen. I am Maisyafira Syamein binti Zulkifli from class BE37. Today I want to persuade you on why Malaysian schools should seriously implementing the same school lunch policy as Japan. Before I begin, I have a question. How do you increase your bank balance? If I understand correctly, the money will be deposited into your account. The same applies to your health account. Logic says that if I consume unhealthy foods now, I will be unhealthy in the future. Therefore, imagine what will happen to young children if they begin consuming unhealthy foods at such an early age. Many negative physiological effects are expected. Yet, we need to start wondering what's causing this. According to the 2017 Urban Child Poverty Report from UNICEF, more than 1 in 10 children consume fewer than 3 meals per day. This is because high food prices are the primary reason why many families cannot afford to feed their children properly. Children may go hungry as a result of this. The issue of childhood hunger has not been resolved. In 2020 Global Hunger Index, Malaysia ranked 59 out of 107 Asian countries, indicating a moderate hunger status. Being put on the moderate list may not seem like much, but it is still something that we should take seriously. What will happen then if a young person didn't get to eat enough of the food they need? This moves up to my first point. Malaysia has a significant problem with child malnutrition. The insufficient nourishment obtained by Malaysian children as a consequence of a diet high in carbohydrate is an additional point that I want to highlight. Following a variety of research-based readings, I noticed that Malaysian school canteens, especially at the elementary and the secondary levels, often provide high carbohydrate foods such as fried noodles, sausage, and nuggets, which is insufficient nourishment for children of that age. This kind of meal is the favorite food of young kids, but this meal also will be bad for their health because of the content of high carbohydrates and fats. According to 2017 UNICEF Urban Child Poverty Report, the study of malnutrition conducted in Malaysia, 14% of malnutrition cases will be underweight, 21% will be stunting, and 12% will be wasting. This just shows how bad malnutrition is to young kids. Next, obesity among Malaysian kids is at risk. As you are aware, ladies and gentlemen, the rise of obesity in Malaysia has posed a severe concern from time to time. According to a 2019 study by World Population Review, Malaysia has the highest obesity rate in Asia at 50.6%, which is 1.5% points more than Brunei. The World Health Organization defines obesity as an abnormal or excessive fat accumulation that poses a health risk. We are concerned not just the obesity rate, but also with its consequences for the individual. Consider all the health issues that may occur in the future for an overweight child. Children who are overweight or obese have an increased risk of developing diabetes and cardiovascular disease. These illnesses may have a negative impact on their childhood or even adulthood. My third point will be the lack of knowledge about how to maintain a healthy diet, especially at home. Learning is more successful when conducted in one's own home. However, a deeper examination reveals that parents, especially working parents, have a significant knowledge gap about healthy eating. Working parents just lack the time to prepare a nutritionally balanced lunch for their kid. And even housewives lack the nutrition expertise to pack a nutritious lunch for their child to take to school. It is socially acceptable to pack children lunches with high carbohydrate foods, which may help them feel full quickly. Furthermore, parents did not encourage their children to consume fiber-rich meals such as vegetables and fruits, which are essential for digestion and development. This stops children from fully benefiting from these meals. In light of this, I think Malaysian schools should seriously consider implementing the same school lunch policy as Japan. If we look at Japan's school lunch program, they want to make sure all kids have access to the calories and nutrition they may be lacking at home, as well as to teach children healthy eating habits at a young age. To make this proposal a reality, the Ministry of Education must propose a subsidy for each school cafeteria to assist children from low-income families. When Japan introduced its school lunch law, they did so in an effort to spread the word about these programs and promote healthy growth. According to this law, the ministry has funded school lunch programs in public elementary and lower secondary schools to assist low-income parents and guardians with school meal costs. With this kind of support, children from the poor and middle classes may have access to healthier nutrition that they may not receive at home. In addition, this subsidy reduces the financial burden imposed on parents, especially those with a large number of children, to pay for meals. Along with financial assistance from the government, the cooperation of the school, the parents, and the community are important. One of the most effective ways to convince parents to aid with this policy is to draw out a schedule for the school's monthly meals that can be shared with them at Persatuan Ibu Bapa dan Guru meetings, which is PIBG. A school may employ a school nutritionist to develop a persuasive meal proposal. With nutritionist guidance on how to cook well-balanced meal, it is easy to convince parents that the expense is reasonable. In doing so, we may also educate parents on the need for a balanced diet. So, what can we benefit from implementing this policy? When kids' dietary needs are met, it creates a more conducive classroom setting for learning. According to the Nestle Research Brand Health Department 2019, the brain uses up to 60% of the body's total energy throughout development. It may seem cliche, but it's true. If your diet lacks critical nutrition, your concentration may suffer. A large meal may leave you feeling exhausted, yet consuming too little calories might cause distracting hunger sensations. This demonstrates that when the brain receives sufficient energy, it may help kids maintain concentration in the classroom. By implementing this policy, we also can break the stigma that healthy food is more expensive than unhealthy food. This is because we are able to provide a better explanation to children of how to provide a decent nutrition amount that is balanced for their body. Furthermore, children will be more understanding of what portion of carbohydrates, protein, fats, mineral, and vitamins that they should take. By doing this, it may become a healthy habit since it can be practiced throughout adulthood. As a result, the problem of being underweight, stunting, and wasting can be avoided with the knowledge of what is a well-balanced diet. In conclusion, children, particularly those aged 5, must maintain a balanced diet and pay attention to their nutrition because proper nutrition and a balanced diet affect a child's development. Therefore, both the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Health must be engaged in order to ensure the success of this initiative. In order to prevent obesity, stunting, and malnutrition, parents must also be educated on the need for proper nutrition and a balanced diet. Ladies and gentlemen, I found a useful application, Willow, that compiles an accurate and complete collection of trustworthy scientific information for children's nutrition and a healthy lifestyle. I believe that this application can educate us and our children to adopt a healthy lifestyle as it games and interactive content will allow them to engage in the social challenges that are connected with an active lifestyle. Go download Willow application for a better understanding of a healthy lifestyle. That's all from me. Thank you.
I do.